Hey, it's your boy Crypto Expat Life back with another video. In this video we're going to talk about the BNB Crops Farmer, and it starts in 3 hours 42 minutes and 52 seconds. And by the time you see this video, by the time I render it and get it up on YouTube, it'll probably be about 3 hours. So let's talk about it, what's different with this one, and why I think that this one has probably got the best chance or close to its brother, which is the BUSD. I think that this actual model solves a lot of the problems that baked beans have not solved, even with the new toasted AVAX miner, which was very disappointing. Even that hasn't solved any problems. I think these guys have pretty much nailed it. So let's roll that intro and let's get into the video. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and bell notification if you want to get notified immediately, because you know this video is time sensitive. If you guys are in BUSD, you know that this is going very well. This is one of the only crop mining dApps out there that has actually gone up in value while everything else has dropped, and the reason being is it's got a forced compounding mechanism within the actual contract. And this is what all these other ones like baked beans, toasted AVAX, all these clones, they just basically took the same script and just changed a few parameters. They didn't actually rebuild it. But this is what this does. Now the difference between this new one BNB and the BUSD is obviously the token, right? So it's going to be paid out in BNB, which, you know, I think potentially could exceed this one, even though this one's going really well. Because BNB, baked beans is in BNB. You know, everyone's familiar with BNB. Okay, so the daily is 6%. So they've lowered the daily to 2%. So they've made it more sustainable. So you earn less every day, but that's fine. I can handle that. I want long-term stuff. 2% compound bonus. Okay, so that's when you rebake. Here it was 2.5, so they've dropped that a little bit. 12 hours compound counter, all right, which is what they had in this BUSD, and the 4-hour cooldown, which is they had that in the last one. 48 rewards accumulation cutoff. Yep, but this is the difference here. It's 10 times compound feature and 80% feedback withdrawal for early. If you want to get out and you want to like take your cash, they're gonna tax you 80%. So they're trying to deter you and keep you in. So in a nutshell, how this works is once you deposit your BNB, you get so much of these farmers. Okay, they call it farmers. And then what will happen is you will just start to accumulate. Okay, and then you need to compound 10 times. All right, so what will happen is this miner has a 12-hour window, so it counts down 12 hours, and then once the 12-hour is down, then you can click the compound button and recompound. Now you have to do that 10 times. In BUSD you could get away with it 5 times. So in other words, if you multiply 12, now this is exactly like, you know, you're going to be away from your computer because it's not automated, right? It has to be done manually. So if you're away from your computer or you're doing something different, you just basically gonna, like, as soon as it counts down to 12 and you hit the button, then you're going to get like another 12 hours to compound, right? You're going to do that 10 times. So 12 hours times 10 is 120 hours. You divide that by 24 is 5 days. If you want to get out before that 5 days, they're going to pay. You're going to hit with an 80% tax. No one's going to want to do that. So basically, you got 5 days, and then you got once you hit the last one. So like, let's say you're on the 9th rebake, and then you're on the 10th one. Boom! You click this. This is going to start to count down the 48 timer, and in 24 hours it just tells you got a full bag. All right, so here it says here your estimated daily yield is $120 a day, and my cart will be full in 45 hours. So if this counts down to 24 hours, then obviously I know that I've got 1 day's worth, and I'm going to get approximately 120 BUSD. With this, same deal. It's got a 48 hour countdown, and but you can withdraw it before that. It's just that there's no point, because you need to accumulate some money, BNB, in this cart. So you got the 5 days, and then if you want a full cart, that's going to be another 48 hours. So you got 7 days. People are not going to be dumping this because they're going to get smashed with an 80% tax. So can you see why this is really, really long-term sustainable? Even more sustainable than this. And this is going great guns, right? This is going up about 100K a day because people can't withdraw. Here, it's going to even be like longer. So that's why I think that this one, look, it hasn't nailed everything, but it's almost there. I think that this is pretty much going to be the best miner on the in the whole niche. This one and this BUSD one. This model works. It solved the problems. That even Baked Beans, even when they brought out their second miner, even Baked Beans couldn't even see their own mistakes and solve it, or they didn't want to. They probably didn't want to spend the money on the new script to get it customized to fix these problems. It was just a half-ass effort, and just very disappointing by that team. They just want to punch out more miners, and it's just a money grab from now on. So I won't be promoting anything more than from Baked Beans. They've showed that they don't want to spend any money. They just want to milk it for everything they've got. And what I will say is, there was something like 7,000 AVAX when I saw it in the Toasted AVAX contract. 7,000, and no one was told about it until the AMA started. 2 hours before the AMA started, there was 7,000 AVAX in it. So that means they told their whale group, hey guys, we're launching this new AVAX, Toasted AVAX, you guys can get in first. Right? Now let's go and have a look at the contract here for the BNB Crops Farmer. Look at that. There's nothing in the balance. These guys aren't doing anything shady, unlike our little friends over at Baked Beans. There was 7,000 BNB, 10,000 BNB, less than 24 hours even before it launched. And that's obvious to me that they had already primed up, and they've already put their bags in before everyone else, before they shared it. It's just, in my opinion, it's a low act. Not these guys. They have not done that at all. You can see there's nothing in the contract. All right, so these guys are having a legit actual launch. Now, with that said, I do want to say this, because they do have an audit, but this I believe that this contract is it's not immutable. It means that it's not. They can make changes to it. Now, they did make changes to this after they did a poll, and they changed a few things for the better of the project. But this one here, I don't think it's immutable, so they can make changes. Now, I don't think that they're going to rug, but we don't know what's in the code. Some of you guys have been burnt by these miners before, and I have been in several that have just gone down, and I probably won't make my seed back. But look, it is what it is. You can't win on all of them. You just got to try to get into the best ones, and hopefully someone will bring out a miner even better than this one. So let's hope the space keeps on innovating and evolving, so that we can have these long-term, or as long as you can, as long as these things can last for a year or so, because of the actual parameters of the contract. So you just have to remain positive, even though you've been burnt before, like we all have. Just because that's happened doesn't mean that you give up. So check this one out. It is launching in 3 hours. By the time you see this video, it'll probably be less than 3 hours. I'll try to get up on YouTube as soon as I can. And if you want to use my referral link, there'll be a link below. I will get a referral commission from that. Let's see, it's 7%. Okay, and I believe that you have to use my link again if I want to get the rebate. I'm not exactly 100% sure. I'll have to double check on that one. So anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video, and I'll give you an update on this one later. Okay, catch you guys.